Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I don't know what time it is. I think it's around 7. Is that am I right about that? Something like that. Anyways, I'm going to flip the camera around because I have some little improvements to my boat garden, my dinghy garden. Hi, Janine. And I just love it. And I have a light for it and everything. It's getting dark, so I won't be on for long tonight. Hang on, let me flip the camera around. 7:10. Okay, it's 7:10. So I got lots and lots of flowers, although I'm not too happy with the squirrel that runs around here because he keeps eating my sunflower seeds. But I do have a little lighthouse. Is that the cutest thing ever? So that's what's going next to the boat. And then I'm going to actually move my flag, my American flag, which is way over there. Actually, I might just do 2. Put that one there. And I'm going to put another flag over here where I've dug a hole. Hey, Chuck, how's it going, man? So, haha, Janet, yay! Good to see you on now. So, yes, I am not going to stay on for too long, although I finally have some good battery. I didn't talk on the phone all day today, but I did get home. It's been a long day, but it's been a very fruitful day and a very, what would you want to call it? An exciting day on some levels. So, but one of the things I've been thinking about a lot all day today, and I'm not really sure why, is that really life is not about anything but freedom, time freedom, and being, let's see, what was I thinking about? Like your 2 most important things in life are really your time, which is your most important thing because we don't know how long we're going to be here, and some people do, but I don't. But I'm still here, so I guess I'm supposed to be here still at this moment. Let's see, time and what was the other one? Oh my God, I ran a blank. Anyways, I'll talk about time first because maybe the other one will come to me. But how important that is in life, that you really can only spend so much time. Like if you have no time, then it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you have no time, it doesn't matter how much food you have. If you have no time, it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive or any of those kinds of things. And okay, and here's the other one, relationships. So time and relationships with the people who are important to you, right? So those are the 2 to me. As I was thinking about it, for some reason, all day today, is that the 2 most important things in life really are time and your relationships with the people that you're in relationship with, whether it's intimate relationships, family, friends, the general public at large. It really doesn't matter, right? Relationships are relationships. And this is our species. We should be learning how to get along with them on some level. Not everybody feels that way, apparently, because there's an awful lot of strife out there and kind of craziness. But you know what? I'm going to say this. As much as there's that, you got to remember that only the bad news and the icky stuff gets on TV. Every single day, you got to remember that 90% of the people on this planet, probably 95% of the people on this planet, in every country, in every city, in every town, are wonderful people doing wonderful things, caring for their neighbors, being kind, being loving, and being supportive of those that they care about. So it really is about that. And you know what? Life really is all about community anyway. Where you live and the people that surround you, you want to make it the best it can be, right? And for that, you're going to need to learn how to get along with people on some level. That's going to be important in life. So I'm not sure all these skills are taught very well sometimes. It's every man for himself sometimes is the feeling that it is. but really it is about all people kind of understanding that we are all important, and each one of us makes a difference in other people's lives, and it does make a difference in everyone's life, that good things are happening all the time and good things are happening around the world all the time. And if there was a good news channel, that would be phenomenal. We could maybe there's an idea, huh? Let's have a good news channel. It would be running 24/7, you know that, right? So I just think how interesting, though, that life is, really all about the time that you're here and the people that you're here with. And, some people do have a hard time with, maybe their family of origin. Yeah, Chuck, we need to shine our light in a very dark world. But you'll hear what I have to say at the end, and then you're going to laugh about that. But anyways, so I just think that, as things move forward in life, having a good attitude about people in general, and trusting that people are, in general, the majority of them are good people doing good things for others, and hopefully for themselves as well. Because you know what? If you're not good to yourself, you're not really that good to anybody else then either. Then you're going to get depleted. So you want to make sure you're good to yourself first. That's not being selfish. That's being self-loving or self-caring. And that's a very important quality. And it's something you do on a daily practice of taking care of yourself. So, make sure you get enough rest. Actually, some of you know the word HALT. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. If you're any of those things, if you're hungry, go eat. If you're angry, get rid of your anger. You all have known that I will send you an email on how to do the anger process. If you're lonely, make a phone call. Take a walk with a friend. Go someplace in a park and just watch other people. You don't have to know them to not be lonely. Like, loneliness is only a state of mind. It's not necessarily a physical thing. And then tired, if you're tired, take a nap or get some good rest. And nobody ever died of being too tired. However, I know it's very difficult, and there's times when I'm really tired, I get very, very sharp, especially with the ones I presumably care about. So, I can have a short fuse. So I think that's important. And I don't know. I just think that's all, something that people really need to recognize, is that, most of the things that happen on this planet are about, being here for those that you care about, and being in relationship with those that you care about in a good way. And people who have suffered, a lot of indignities or traumas or things like that. And sometimes, parents and grandparents, they did the best they could, but that doesn't excuse what you have to do for your work. You can't carry it forward and bleed all over everybody else because you've gotten, cut up, so to speak, internally. If you got a lot of PTSD from whatever your childhood was or whatever traumas you went through, get some good help. There's so much wonderful, wonderful help out there nowadays. And people can heal from everything. Everything. You can heal from simply everything. The new book, it's not new, it's an old book, but I'm rereading it because I haven't read it in like 20 years, is the one of the healing powers. Let's see, what is it called? The Dynamic Powers of Healing or something like that. I forget the title actually, but it's another Catherine Ponder, Catherine with a C. You can look her up, Ponder, Catherine Ponder. And one of the chapters that I'm reading right now talks about healing. That, ask Jesus Christ to heal you. Ask your higher power to heal you. Ask universal love to heal you. Ask for the energies of the world to heal you. Learn to do some Reiki on yourself. There are so many options that are available nowadays. And you know what, too? They work. Okay? So there's no excuse for suffering anymore. Don't suffer. Suffering is always optional. Okay? You can have had bad things happen to you. I've had plenty of them happen to me. But you have to get beyond that and work on your own self. And you can be a better person. You can learn to get past the traumas. You can learn to not be triggered by every sentence that somebody else might utter out of their mouth, willfully or not. You know, sometimes people say stupid shit. Stupid shit. I mean, there's nobody that doesn't. At some point in their life, they're going to say stupid stuff. But that doesn't mean they have to be, you know, they don't have to lose their job over it or get fired from, you know, some TV station or whatever. I mean, it happens. We're human beings. This happens on a regular basis with every human being. There is no perfect person out there. But it seems like, you know, people get judged so harshly now. And there's no tolerance for anything. Not that some things should be tolerated. I will preface that with this, but it also, you know, it's not the end of the world. Let's put it that way. So there are some things that are, you know, forgivable, let's say. But again, they're only forgivable because you judged in the first place, which we're not supposed to be doing. But I've done it. I'm sure you've done it, and I will continue to do it. You know, even if I'm only thinking it, it's still there sometimes, you know. And then I remember, you know, judge not that ye be judged. So try to remember that. So yeah, relationships and those kinds of things are very important. Our time on this planet is limited. I want to make it the best it can possibly be, and you know, spend it as fruitfully and as joyously as I can with the people that I love and care about. And I hope you want to do that too. So, well, thanks, Janet. I hope it is what you wanted to hear. And for those that, let's see, I'm going to have to walk in the backyard. I got my plants are being watered at the moment. I know you probably can't see that part because it got dark all of a sudden. It got dark really quick, didn't it? But this is for you, Chuck. The sun is always shining. And I'm going to see, oh, it's way back over there. You can barely see it. But the sun is always shining. Oh, we've even got the moon out. Gosh, I love that. So even when it feels dark, even when it is dark where you are, I have to remind myself, and I remind people all the time, that the sun is always shining. It's never not shining. It's always there. And to me, it's a reminder that my higher power is always there, that universal love or infinite intelligence is always there for me. It surrounds me, it's around me, it's in me, it's of me. And it's the same with the sun. So the sun is always shining, and I will be back again soon, hopefully tomorrow. But lately my days have been getting a little running ragged here. Not in a bad way, in a good way. So, yep, 10th step, brush it off. And be happy, right? So I just want to say I love you guys, and I will be back on the next go around. I hope you have a spectacular evening, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, and for those that haven't seen me that often, I do have a YouTube channel with all of my talks on there, and you can go look them up by topic. It's just my name, of course, on YouTube. So if you missed me or missed one, you're welcome to go check it out. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye for now.